alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We're live at the United Center where the Chicago Bulls have home court advantage. And folks, Rudy Gobert will not be in the lineup out with an injury.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, and credit the team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Thomas in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Sanders.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Thomas down low. He's guarded by Murphy. Left side, Thomas. Here's Porzingis. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
From past the arc, and that one's good. Butler's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Thomas, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Murphy with the ball. Now, Thomas defending. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Thomas. 33 points last game. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And that one's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Philadelphia.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And it's Butler missing. Knicks trail by 3. Anthony kicks to Thomas. Feeds to Sanders. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Knicks.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Thomas against Butler. To the right side. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now, here's Butler. 5 points in the game. And the basket by Murphy.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Back to Thomas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now here's Dragic. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Payne can't hit. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Here's Holmes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Thomas. Butler dishes to Payne. Another shot. Payne can't hit.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Thomas with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Butler in the corner. Pass to Payne. Here's Dragic from outside, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen by Robinson. That's good.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Dragic. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And Butler gets it to go. Check in for Thomas.
There we go. That was your Lovables.
Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago trailing here. We've got Payne, and it's Logan in at the 5 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Butler. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. New York moving it around. Thomas goes in, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He dropped a cool 33 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Larry Sanders is checking. Now, here is Murphy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Here's Anthony. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Outside Anthony. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so he hits the technical free throw. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. They get it again for Zingis, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
4 on the clock. Here's Butler. They get it back. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Murphy.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Sanders. Outside Thomas. The 3. Thomas with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
This is the paint. Murphy against Thomas. So here's Murphy. 6 points for him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's so tough to guard. He can and then just spin right by you.
And here's Murphy. He's got 8. And the rejection by Sanders. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Murphy kicks to Butler. They set the pick. And Thomas with the block. And a fast break now for New York. And it's blocked. Now here's Butler. He's got 9. It's tipped.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that one's good, Anthony. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
So the clock runs out with this.
Well, Goran, how did...
To get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. Bulls shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Thomas, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Sanders. Then it's Anthony. Now here's Butler. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Emerson. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 3.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's Butler. Murphy can't hit. 3 on 3. Out to Anthony. Back to Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Knicks leading by 3. Porzingis passes to Thomas. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now, here is Murphy. 10 points for him. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. 4th, Freak.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. New York moving the ball around. Screened by Sanders. 3 ball falls through. Another from Thomas. Thomas got 14 points.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Thomas. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's been a tough game for him offensively. And the basket by Thomas.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Murphy. 12 points for him. Fade away. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Anthony kicks to Thomas. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 20 points for Freak.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Chicago, 10 games behind.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
And so it's New York with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Emerson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Murphy with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Left side Butler. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Anthony kicks to Thomas. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And Thomas over to help. Butler on the wing. He's got 11. Baseline jumper, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got 4 this quarter. The Knicks leading by 10. Screen by Sanders. Thomas kicks to Sanders. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bowen, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Come on, Chicago.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Thomas. From past the arc. Kept alive by New York. Holmes using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Here's Payne. No good on the 3.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Holmes passes to Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Anthony for 3. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And Dragic has it in the corner. No good with the triple. New York leading by 10. Right wing. Back to Thomas. There's the dish to Anthony. That one wide left.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Dragic dishes to Zeller. Anthony against Butler. And it's Payne in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Complete domination. What a game for Butler. He's got 13 points and some assists, too. How about 3 of them?
2 shots.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. They've got Dragic, and it's Murphy in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anthony leading the charge.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bowen.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Emerson, he's guarded by Dragic, and Thomas has it in the corner. New York needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Anthony. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't get those 3 points back.
Murphy passes to Bowen. Dragic kicks to Butler. Off the iron that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Kicks it to Murphy. The feed to Dragic. Butler sets a screen for Dragic. Butler on the wing. Butler can't get that one to fall.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Emerson, he's guarded by Dragic. Outside Thomas. Porzingis passes to Thomas. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Murphy, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Porzingis passes to Thomas. Sanders dishes to Thomas. The second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Bulls making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.